forget. Alright guys, it is pirate night, so I'm dressed in my pirate clothes. And I planned on coming to the kids club the first day, but everything was so chaotic and we got on the boat so late that I did not have time. But they're doing an open house tonight. I'm going to take you guys around to see some more of the amazing things that they have to offer in the kids club. It is a very full because it's open house night, and all the adults can't wait to get in here just as much as the kids. They don't let us in here most of the time. There's only a few times that the entire family is allowed inside. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the first thing that they told us today, actually, on a tour that we did, was everything on the 5th floor is made shorter. So like, if you can see, I can actually touch the ceiling pretty easily. And the reason it is they wanted it to feel cozy for the kids. They want it to be a smaller space so that they don't feel like it's made for adults. It's made just for them, and it feels more comfortable and things like that. So as soon as you walk in to the club, you're met by this giant touch screen. It's on the floor. You can see the kids playing as you walk on it. Let's see. It makes swirlies and patterns and colors. It changes to all different things. But when they run across, it makes a lot. You can see a kid with their hands on it, just making a stream of it, adults walking through. But it changes to all different patterns and all different things. It's a giant, like, TV screen, more or less, so that the kids can just interact with and dance with and play with all day. You go straight back past the dance floor, TV screen floor. You go into the Star Wars area. So cool. You know, Disney can't be beat for theming, and they did not disappoint in here. There are, let's see, this looks like the Millennium Falcon table that they also have at the Millennium Falcon ride at Hollywood Studios. Looks like they have some screens. I'm sure there's games and things they can play. Little buttons to push. There's some more buttons and things, and I'm sure they'll do all kinds of things. Flip switches. I don't think they do anything, I'm not sure. But you know, kids just love to press all kinds of things. They actually have a ride experience that they can just like drive. Whole like command center. I mean, you don't even have to use your imagination in here. It's just like full-on pretend play. I could imagine that your kids would never, ever, ever want to leave. And this is just one section of the kids area. Right next to the Star Wars section is Pixie Hollow. My nanny kids absolutely are enamored by fairies. Oh my gosh, they would love this so much. They have all kinds of great theming again in here. Look at these trees and the pumpkins in it. And then they have a big giant tree with little stools around. It looks like they're making paper lantern crafts today. But they have little fairy houses in there. The tree above us it's huge. It has roots and branches and tree leaves and everything. Looks like this is the arts and crafts room. Oh my gosh, the kids would love this. Tons of things to do. Kid-size mirror. You guys can check out my costume. Can't see my head because, you know, I'm an adult and so I'm too tall. But little mirror for the kids to check out. Looks like they maybe do movie time in here. Like I said, the theming is just out of this world, of course, Disney style. Oh, look at this. There's a little fairy in there. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. I want to come play. And you're like, maybe I'll become a kids club leader here and come play with the kids. There's twinkle lights up in this tree, just adding to the ambiance. There's another fairy. I know they all have names. This is I think the nature fairy. I can't remember her name. I've seen those movies a few times. Little holes in the tree. There's the purple one. All her flowers on her little thing. Here's another TV screen. Like I said, I'm sure they watch movies and things in here. Oh, this is so cool. All right, now heading into the web workshop, which of course is the Spider-Man headquarters. Superheroes, all that kind of cool stuff. This looks very similar to the Spider-Man ride out at Disneyland, California at California Adventure. Some of the same stuff. It looks like they have a Spider-Man matching game. You know, match the little car and, oh, not a match. matching game to play. I'm sure that they pull out all kinds of activities and games out of these cabinets. Again, maybe an interactive screen or perhaps a movie, but this one looks like it's probably an interactive screen. There's a spot on the floor to stand, so I'm going to assume that you do something interactive there. Adults are trying to ask the kids what to do. Oh, here's one of the little bots that they have at that ride. Well, they actually have it at Disneyland California, at California Adventure, but they also have it in Disneyland Paris. Maybe some of the Asian parks too. I haven't been there yet, but no! Lots. There you go. Here's somebody playing one. So yeah, they're interactive screen games. Using their Spider-Man hand. This is kind of like what you do on the ride. You have to do like web shooting to get the, looks like in this one, the bad guys. In the ride, it's the bots that you're trying to get because they take over. There's a Spider-Man outfit. Obviously, not complete without that. So very, very cool. Okay, and the final room I think I see today is Andy's room, which is so cool. This one, I think it might be my favorite, although I really did love Pixie Hollow. The last time I was on a boat, I don't think Pixie Hollow was here. And this is just like what you would imagine Andy's room to be, with the giant toys and a toy box that has, of course, all the Mr. Potato Head pieces so that you can build your own Mr. Potato Head and pig. Everything is, you know, made miniature. Oh my goodness, like giant like drawing paper. So cool. So cool. Oh, they have a cardboard like cutout box, which is so cool. So kid, right? So like this is something my kids love to do is they take all the cardboard boxes that their mom has left over from Amazon or wherever, big box purchases, and of course they make it into everything and anything, spaceships and castles, and in this one it looks like it's a jail. They have Mr. Potato Head is wanted and Rex just put his head through the box. They of course have the hole in the side. Oh my gosh, I want to play here so badly. Kelly, if you're watching this, you need to bring your kids on a Disney cruise with me so I can get in here and play with them because I am in love. Again, another TV screen. Looks like that the screen here is interactive. The dog just moved. And then, let's see, there's a Slinky Dog chair you can chill out at. Even a giant dresser. Posters on the wall. Of course, they have the Andy's wallpaper. Wouldn't be complete without that. More toys to play with in giant toy boxes. And last but not least, the car. The kids can just pretend and play in. Okay, so this is a giant crafting area. Again, it looks like they have movies, Hercules going on today. But lots of tables, an area for when they do kids crafts. They can see outside, out at the ocean, but safely kept inside. And then just around the corner from here is the restrooms, little tiny spaces for little potties. And then these are pretty cool. They have them up at the restaurant too. You just stick your hands into a little blue area and it shoots water and soap and everything and washes hands for them. So I think kids in this kids club are 3 and up. They have to be potty trained, but they may not be the best hand washers. And so they have little hand washing stations and the little napkins or garbage right there. And then over on this side, they have more natural sinks, but everything is very small. Hi, I'm still in my pirate costume, guys. These sinks, for reference, are much smaller. So like this is my knee. I go to my knee, this little tiny one, my knee actually fits over the top. So very small, so that they're the perfect height for kids. They do have a water bottle refill station, of course, too. And then back out into the main area. Oh, it looks like the floor screen has changed. We'll take a quick look. Oh, it's bubbles, and they can pop the bubbles. This is so cool, I'm telling you, man. I miss my calling. I was born in the wrong time. No Disney cruises when I was a kid. I didn't start cruising until I was 15, and this did not exist, for sure. So fun.